Hey, Brother Cordell, we're gonna do a video.
I was reading the friend and I was gonna do the puzzle, but I forgot.
Yeah, we're
What are we doing a video for?
Well, we're doing a video about the Doctrine and Covenants and the golden plates.
I thought we were all done. They finished translating.
Yeah, they did. They finished translating.
Yeah.
So let's talk about a little bit about what they were doing. And just a reminder, they were translating, and that's Joseph Smith and Oliver Cowdery. They got all done translating. And we've talked about Oliver, and we've talked about Martin Harris. Now we have a new person to talk about, and his name is David Whitmer.
Oh, David Whitmer.
And
that's right.
Yeah, David Whitmer.
There's a whole section all about him.
Yeah, he and his family really helped Joseph and Oliver with the end of the translation because they needed a different place to live. And so they really helped a lot. And they went to, especially David Whitmer, went to Joseph and said, how can I help? They really wanted to help.
Oh, yeah.
And they got an answer in Doctrine and Covenants section 14, verses 3 and 4. It talks about thrusting in their sickle.
Oh, hey, I have a sickle. It's for cutting. I'll go get it.
I don't think you need it.
Why not?
And what do you cut with it?
Well, you cut wheat with it. It's a big wheat cutter. And they were farmers, so they had to have a sickle.
Right, they were farmers, and that's the way the Lord talked to them, is in a way that they would recognize.
Oh.
And what the Lord meant was...
That's a lot of work to use a sickle.
Yes, but what the Lord was talking about is you're going to go to work like you would as a farmer, only you're going to work with people, and you are going to help them learn about Jesus Christ.
I get it now.
Yeah.
He's talking about doing some work with people.
And something else that happened while Joseph and Oliver were translating is that they saw multiple scriptures talk about that there would be witnesses
Oh, yeah.
of these things. And
David Whitmer was one of the witnesses.
he was. And who else was a witness?
Oliver Cowdery
Yeah.
and Martin Harris.
The three of them were...
And they're written about in the front of the Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
I read about them right in the front of the Book of Mormon. Whoops, that's the back. Here's the front.
Yeah.
It was right in the front. The first few pages, it has 3 witnesses.
And it has their testimony of
Yeah.
what they saw. And on this week's form, it has 3 witnesses, and it says what they saw. They saw the plates, the golden plates.
And they actually heard the voice of the Lord.
Yeah, and they saw an angel.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that awesome?
And they wrote about that in the front of the Book of Mormon, so you can read about that, and it's really true. And they were the only witnesses, though.
You're right, there were.
There were 8 other witnesses.
Yeah, so...
And you can read about them, too, in the front of the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, you should read their testimonies.
But wasn't there one more witness?
Well, there was one more thing that we wanted to talk about really quick, and that is how we can be a witness.
Oh, that's
So
right.
this one says, I can be a witness of the things God has done for me.
Just like the 3 witnesses did.
Yeah, so some of this is like things that you see that you're thankful for, and then there's other things that we can do, like, what if...
Help someone?
Yeah, help someone, or read the scriptures, or say a prayer. That's
Just
a way
be nice to someone. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and that is a way that we can be a witness. And then, Brother Cordell, you're right. In section 17, verse 6, there's one more testimony. Would you read that? This is really special. Listen.
It says, and he has translated, and they're talking about Joseph Smith, he has translated the book, even that part which I commanded him, and as your Lord and your God liveth, It is true.
Who's speaking?
Jesus Christ is speaking, so even Jesus Christ said the Book of Mormon is true.
Yes.
All of what Joseph translated and all the helpers that helped him, they translated a true account of wonderful things that happened here in the North American continent.
Yeah. And the special thing is that 3 people got to see the golden plates, hear God, and see an angel.
And they testified of it, never broke their testimony.
And then there were 8 more that got to also have a witness of what was going on, and they were their testimony. And then it's so neat to know that Jesus bears his testimony that these things are true.
You can count on it. And I think that's something wonderful that you can share with your family or your brothers and sisters and help them to know that you have a testimony that these things are true.
We do.
We do too.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.